of our utensils. So I have the strainer, got the cover of the fermenter, my measuring glass, and a teaspoon, all inside this vessel. We are going to just disinfect all of this. So I found a much better way to disinfect than using chlorine. I'm just using good old vodka. So we are preparing for the brew. This is Chanda adding some points that we had missed out. So what I have with me is the grain. So we've got grain, we've got malt extract. This is all powder. We've got hops. We've got two kinds of hops. We've got the bittering hops and we've got the aroma hops. We've also got a little bit of yeast. This is the clarifying. This is a clarifying tablet, so this really clarifies the liquid for us. I've sterilized most of my stuff. We've got something to filter the beer. We've got the airlock, spoon, and so on. After the grain is seeped, so I'm going to be using the cloth just for seeping the grain. Okay, this is my bag of grain. What we're going to do is we're going to seep this in water, hot water, for about half an hour. You can see the water here. It's pretty hot. We are going to seep this in water that's about 70 degrees centigrade for half an hour. So I'm just going to open the bag. As I told you, it is stout. It's going to have notes of chocolate. It's going to be pretty dark beer. You can see inside. This is the grain, and yep, I can actually smell the chocolate in it. Okay, this is my bag of grain. I'm going to seep this in hot water for about half an hour. So I'm going to put it inside. So that's about 3 gallons of water right there. And you can see the color slowly oozing out. Now this grain is what is going to give the beer its color, because after this we are simply going to be adding malt extract. So we are going to do this for half an hour now. Okay, so that's the grain being seeped. Okay, so the grain has been seeped. It's been seeping for about 30 minutes. What we are now going to do is we are going to remove the grain and boil it for about 30 minutes, and then add the malt extract to it. So you can see the grain now. You can see the grain has seeped completely. It's dark brown, and what I am going to do now is I'm going to remove this bag slowly. Okay, so our extract is boiling now. It's been boiling for about 15-20 minutes, and it's time to add the malt extract. I'm going to add about 5.6 pounds of malt extract into this and stir it. So I'm going to start with the first. I'm going to first switch off the heat, and now I'm going to add the malt extract. This is going to be pretty tricky because the malt extract powder tends to be very sticky. This is a powder. It is very sweet. So I'm just going to keep adding it and stirring the liquid. And it's got to be stirred in such a way that we don't have any clumps. This is the tricky part. So all the sugar that we are dropping into the solution now. This is going to be eaten up by the one second, this is still sticking. So all the sugar is going to be consumed by the yeast to yield alcohol. So that was just the smallest packet. We're going to add bigger ones. Okay, so we've added the malt extract to the seeped grain. You can see it here. It's become very frothy. This is as good as a sugar solution. It is pretty sweet. The flavor is very strong. I just tried some of it. Okay, the wort is boiling now. I've been standing by the stove for more than 30 minutes now. We're going to add hops here. The fragrance is amazing. I mean, I can actually smell the beer. We're going to wait for this for. So these are the hop pellets actually. These are the bittering pellets, bittering hops that we're going to add now. And after that, just before we are going to shut off the heat, we're going to add the aromatic hops. Yeah. So I've just added the hops. We kind of just missed that part of the shot. The hop pellets are all in the wort now. You can see it's boiling over. You can also see that the
color of the foam is changing.
Yeah, the foam is a little greenish now.
Yeah.
And I can actually smell the hops.
Yeah, and it's a nice smell.
Yeah. The wort has been boiling for an hour now. It's reduced a little bit. It looks very hot, very viscous. I can see the steam still rising. It's almost time to shut it down. But before that, I'm going to add the clarifier and then the aromatic hops, and then cool down the wort. For that, I have prepared the sink. It's a simple kitchen sink. I have gone ahead and blocked both the faucets, so there's no contamination of the wort. I'm going to fill this up with water and ice so we can cool the wort down. Okay, so we have 5 minutes to go, so I'm going to add the clarifying agent. What this will do is it will bind itself to all the proteins and pull them down, so we're not going to have sediments. We are now ready for the last additive. We are going to add the aromatic hops. I'm going to open this packet. You can see the hop pellets. These are aromatic hops.
It's a little darker than the previous one.
Yeah. Wow. So this is what is going to give the flavor and the smell really. We already have added hops an hour before. And here go the aromatic hops.
You get to do all the fun part.
Now what's going to happen is we're going to let this boil for a minute and then turn off the heat, and then we will start cooling the wort.
Now we are putting around 3 gallons of wort into the cold water in the sink, as you can see here. And now Matt is going to add some more ice into it because we need to cool it down.
Okay, so I'm going to add the yeast. This is our hydrated yeast. I'm just going to pour it into the wort.